But going back to all the Jackass stuff and leading up to like, getting on MTV and all that stuff, how did that even, because you weren't really working there, you lived with Rick Cossack, you were friends with all those guys, but was there like a formal, like asking you to be a part of the Jackass crew, or was it kind of just a organic?
It was an organic, like, hey, let's just film. Jeff wanted to do something. So it was more organic.
So you kind of didn't even know what was, or they had a premise?
We did a premise of like, hey, we want to do like, we've been filming the Big Brother videos, and it's not the skating. We want the pranky kind of fun stuff.
Right.
And Jeff goes, I think we can sell this somewhere.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right. And when we did it and we were trying to sell, I'm like, I bet you we're going to be on it for like 3 or 4 episodes. And for the rest of my life, I'm going to hear, remember that one time you guys tried to make that show? I seriously thought that's how it was going to be. Like, that it was going to be like a like after 3 or 4 episodes. And it just kept snowballing and snowballing. I'm like, oh, crap. And the one time I really knew it was big was we'd been on the air for 3 months here in the States. Mm-hmm. And I was on Dogtown. And they send us to Japan to do a tour, skate tour. And when we
Dogtown sends you.
Dogtown and Grind King. It was kind of like a collab.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So even was it Gabriel? No, it was not Gabriel. It was somebody else from Chocolate was on the tour, but he wrote for Grind King. Can't think of his name.
York?
What?
Was it Mike?
No, not Mike. Nope.
He wrote for
yeah.
I can't think of
I'm
that.
trying to think too. I don't know.
Richard.
No, not
Davis
Richard.
Hill?
What? Nope, not Daniel.
No.
Paulo
Paulo
Diaz.
Paulo Diaz.
Paulo, me, a couple Dogtown guys, a couple other Grind King guys went, and Jackass has been on 3 months. We show up to Japan, and people were running out yelling "Wee Man" out of stores, and those guys go, "Dude, it's on now." Like, way to go, man.
And you hadn't even experienced that here in the States?
I experienced it a little bit.
Okay.
But when we went there, it was big. Wow. And I was like, damn. And those guys were like, damn, too. They're like, oh, it's on now, dude.
Wow. That must have been the biggest
That
shock.
was the turning shock of like, okay, we made something.
Were you calling people back home?
No,
like,
I didn't
you don't
know
even
what to
know
do.
what the
I
fuck's
didn't
going
know-
on
yeah.
over here.
I was like, all right, well, let's just skate, guys. We came here to skate. Let's do that.
Never mind me, guys. This is I don't know what's going on. Let's just go over here, bro.
I'm going to go get back in the van here.
Yeah. That was 3 months. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. And then so obviously you just guys kept going and going. So
just
season
kept going.
1 to season 2.
Season 2,
kept getting renewed.
3, yeah. After season 3, we were done. We were like,
really?
You're either paying us insanely, or we want something else. And so after season 3 hit, we're like, either pay us or we want a movie. And that's when we came with the first movie.
Oh,
I love.
So you guys kind of demanded that.
Yeah,
in a weird,
we were
like,
done. We were like, dude, we are making you guys so much money. We're ready. Like, it's our turn.
Yeah.
Because I think at that point in time, I mean, we see it happen in television all the time where like leading actors and actresses don't get paid
they don't.
anything.
The networks are making it all. And then, And
so I could imagine with a bunch of jackasses,
and
so to speak, like they're just like, oh, you give him $500. Like, he's chilling, bro.
They'll turn the other shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
and it got old. It got old
real quick.
It sounds like you were getting, you're having fun with your boys, but then you're just being taken advantage of.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just not a good feeling.
And we're like, nope.
I love that.
It's time to change.
Right. And so they greenlit the movie.
Yeah.
You guys are.
They're like, okay, give you a movie. There you go.
They knew what they had.
Yeah.
Right.
They knew.
Wow,
that budget change for the movie, you're like, okay, let's go.
We're like, nah, now we're talking. Now we're working.
Now this is it. So that's after 3 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
No,
2.5.
MTV seasons were like, you did a couple, like the first season was like 8 episodes.
Gotcha.
And then it was like, oh, we need another. And so I would say it was within a year and a half to 2 years.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was movie time.
So, I mean, we've talked about it with Steve-O and everything, but just going from like TV production to like movie production.
Changes big time.
Whole other level.
Whole different game.
Imagine.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, did you like that better or did you not? Was there something that the organicness was kind of missing?
No.
or-
It was still
Okay.
organic.
Okay.
It was still organic.
Gotcha.
So once that changed from from TV to movie, then it was still organic.
Yeah,
it still
okay.
felt good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What was
Because
the
the
difference?
production, you
What's
know.
that?
What was the difference of like TV going to movie?
What we got to do and how much,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like, hey, you guys can do this now. Go for
Right.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Like we couldn't you couldn't light farts on TV, but now you can light farts in TV. So,
That seems like such a small thing, but that's
Yeah,
funny.
it's
Right?
right,
Like,
you know,
everybody loves a good fart
Yeah.
lit on fire.
Well, we can't put that on TV, guys.
Yeah.
But if you want to put it in the movie,
Wow.
Yeah,
So
save,
you got
that, save that idea for the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot more ideas opened up from
yes,
there. Wow.
totally,
Yeah.
100%.
Were there ideas that would come to the table where you're like, dude, guys,
There was
I don't know if I can
but
do
most of
this.
them we did.
yeah.
But there was a couple, There's
could've-
always.
Yeah, always, right?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Don't you get like anxiety hearing these ideas sometimes?
Yeah, but you don't want to let them know.
Okay.
Yeah,
As soon as they know.
As soon as they know, you're definitely doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Get the temperature of the room here first.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have
Yeah.
to like act differently. Like, yes,
Oh,
that's
dude.
a great idea. I'm
Love it.
down.
Love
And they're
it.
like, he's into this a little too much.
Well, so the ideas are kind of just put out there, and then someone kind of just
Yeah.
gets assigned to it.
Yeah. It was you signed up for it or you were assigned it. So
What's better?
signing up? Yeah. Then you know what you're getting into.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense, dude. Holy shit.